Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be reviewing the official trailer for Deadpool and Wolverine. And I know I'm behind. I said I was going to review the trailer last night, but time caught up with me and I just wasn't able to do it, so I'm doing it right now. I'm doing it right now. It's Thursday, I'm reviewing the trailer right now because and I want to do this immediately because I also want to do the reaction review for trailer number 2. Even though I don't need to, I want to. So there's more content for you guys to enjoy, and also two, is because not only will you guys get more scenes, it will also maybe amp up the hype and amp up the excitement and stuff like that. So I definitely want to react and review to trailer number 2. So yeah, hopefully I'll get that all done today, because the plan is to still see the movie tomorrow. That's still the plan. Now, could the plan possibly change? Yes, but let's see. I'm planning to see it on Friday. I could see Saturday, but I'm visiting family out of town, not out of state, but out of town. So, for a couple hours, I'm gonna be away from my laptop and stuff like that. So, right. So Saturday. I mean, depends what time we come back. So I don't know. Maybe Saturday. I guess the best bet, if it won't be tomorrow, which I'm assuming will be tomorrow, it will be Sunday, I think. Yeah, yeah. I think Sunday would be the best bet, if not tomorrow. Because usually we get tickets early, but we didn't do it today. So, I don't know. I'm just kind of flying on the whim, but the plan is to still see the movie tomorrow, especially since there's been a lot of leaks online. There's a bunch of spoilers, so I definitely want to see the movie as quick as I can. Not to rush the film, so I don't get spoiled. Because if you guys don't know, because I'm not sure if I talked about this during my Sonic the Hedgehog 2 movie review, and I did a spoiler review, so you can go check that out. I'm not sure if I mentioned that, and I won't say the thing that was spoiled, but during I wasn't even looking up Sonic the Hedgehog things, not even just Sonic the Hedgehog in general. So but basically okay, hold on. Short story is that I was just looking up. I think I was watching another show or something, and I was gonna press the next episode, and when I was kind of going through the different episodes that were available, and this was through YouTube, not through Disney Plus or Netflix or something. So I was just looking through. Out of nowhere, there was this spoiler, something for Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and if you could just imagine, I think you guys would have two guesses of what the spoiler could have been. So I just won't reveal it, because in case you guys want to see the film and don't want to be spoiled, here we go. I don't want to do a timestamp until there's no spoiler warning or anything, because I won't mention what it is. But I was spoiled something, and when I saw it in theater, it was so fantastic. But I knew that was gonna happen. So I don't want to say it was less impactful, but so that's why I definitely want to see the movie on Friday, because what spoilers could I come across? Kind of wondering if I came across one, actually. I might have. But nonetheless, let's get on with the review. Okay. So, right. Okay. So we start with Wolverine, Hugh Jackman. He's playing Wolverine. He's in a bar, and this bartender guy, he's you don't belong here, you don't belong anywhere. So to get the F out of my bar. And Logan is just very chill. He's just give me one more drink, then I'll leave. He doesn't want any trouble. And boom, there's Deadpool. he's like, "Hey, Peanut." He's like, "I need you to come with me right now." And I love how just Logan gives him a look. It's like, lady, I don't want any of your business. If you're like a mercenary, or if you're like what, if you wanna, like you wanna like I don't know, like do some other stuff with me, I'm not interested. Like I just want to be alone. And they go, Depp's like, oh, I'm on like the tick right here. Like oh, I'm on like a time limit. So upsy daisy, and so he's kind of like taking like Wolverine, and then boom, we got Wolverine with short claws. And when I first saw that, I was like, did someone chop off his claws? But then Deadpool made a joke of, oh, whiskey dig of the claws. It happens when Wolverine's turned 40. So I'm like, is that an actual thing in the comics? Like when Wolverine's turned 40, and I'm assuming the Logan version of Wolverine, not like Laura, the X-23 version of Wolverine, you know what I mean, the Logan. When they hit 40, and when they're drunk, basically, do the claws not go through all the way? Is there like something like stopping it? Is that like in the comics or something? Leave it in the comments down below. Because Deadpool happens to know about it. And even like Logan's kind of looking at confused, and he's looking at Deadpool like, what the heck? And he's like, oh, you don't want this. And Deadpool has like a gun and says, smile, wait for the flash. Pretty funny. And he's like, if you don't want to have a bullet through your effing forehead, you will come with me. And I just love this. Look at that smile. Because he knows he's going to survive it. And boom, we're in the void because there's a bunch of buildings and the 20th Century Fox logo. They have to be in the void because why on earth would this be here? And we have Wolverine in the yellow and blue suit. It's pretty cool. And Deadpool's like, I'm gonna lose everyone I care about. And this is like the flashback of like the birthday party. And Wolverine's like, not my effing problem. And like Deadpool's like, is that what you said when your world like went down, when things like blown up? And hey, look, remember when I said in one of the reactions that I did? Look, this is the Shield helicarrier. I'm pretty sure this is it, or at least like a version of it. Anyway, and we basically have like Logan across these mountains. People like when the trailers were like first coming out, people have been saying these are either tombstones of past X-Men or past different versions of Wolverine. So I'm kind of leaning towards the X-Men route, but I don't know. It could be other Logans. Who knows? But obviously he's like devastated. Just look at him, and obviously Wolverine's like, come again. Like what did you say? And we have this TVA guy is like, this Wolverine let down his entire world, but he has like a band right here, so I'm not sure if Deadpool punches him or Logan punches him or maybe this lady punches him. Who knows? We have no context, so it could have been this lady right here, and maybe he said maybe this is like the 10th time that she like, you know how there's always like an intern, like man, woman, whoever, the young, old, there's an intern. They'll bring muffins or like donuts or something. Maybe this is like the 10th time she brought like the wrong donut or something, and he just got tired of it, and she got tired of him and punched him in the nose or something. And I guess she's not fired because she's right here. But I'm just like making that up. But I don't know. Maybe it was her. Who knows? If you know, do not put it in the comments if you're already seen the movie. And we just have Wolverine right here. Like, oh, geez, dude, what happened to him? And I'm assuming either one of the TVA agents did something to him, or Deadpool, because the TVA does have something to where, because they did to Loki in the first episode of Loki season 1 to capture Loki, to bring him into the TVA. They used something to like freeze him. So I'm assuming that's what they're doing to Logan, but I don't know, maybe Deadpool used something. Who knows? But I'm assuming it's a TVA device. And we have Deadpool giving like a sympathetic look to what he just heard. Oh, Logan let down his entire world. And boom, we have Logan versus Deadpool, and the claws in the crotch. Ugh. and Deadpool, shooting Wolverine in the sides, and headbutt. Wolverine headbutted Deadpool, and you have Deadpool with his mask on, and he's like, "Okay, so should we wait later for your third act flashback, or do you want to have a conversation of like what the TVA guy like said, like And he's like, "Oh, go f yourself." Like he does not want to talk about it. Oh, people have been saying that this is the same pizza place. I forgot it was pizza. Um, I forgot the name. But in Spider-Man 2, where Toby, when he was that Spider-Man in that universe in Sony, he said the classic line "pizza time." They said this is this pizza shop. Like it was like Sal's Pizza or something. Pizza Sal's. I'm not sure. But so people's been saying we're in this pizza restaurant. I'm not sure if they're in that timeline if we would see Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, like as Peter Parker getting fired or something. I don't know. It seemed kind of deserted, but I don't know. Maybe it could be people like in the back of the restaurant or something. I don't know. I don't know. But it says this July, and we had this song, and we have Wolverine with up the sleeves, and with Deadpool. People have been saying that these are not Deadpool's normal guns. This is from like a variant of Deadpool. So that's pretty cool because people say Deadpool usually doesn't carry gold guns. Oh, alright. And Deadpool's like, I don't know anything about saving universes or worlds or infinite worlds or anything like that. But you do. And we have Wolverine obviously later because look his outfit is all like tattered, and he's like, "Trust me, kid, I'm no hero." And like as like they're kind of walking, they kind of go back and forth, where we cut back to the pizza place again, like Sal's Pizza, I think. Where wait, hold on, sorry, did I skip something? Okay, here we go. Where he says, "You were an X-Men. You were the X-Men. You were the X-Man." And obviously Deadpool had that gross comment of how like I'm gonna use the PG version. It's still not gonna be made for kids, but basically, he says that he's basically titillated to see Wolverine in action. Basically, like he's really excited. Like and we just have like Wolverine's back to his long claws. He's no longer drunk, and we have Deadpool killing these TVA agents. We have I said I was going to mention this in the reaction, but I didn't. I just said I wanted to talk about her because by this look right here when I was reacting, I was like, that does not look like Professor Xavier. Because in the comics, I believe her name is Cassandra Nova. I don't want to go into the whole details of why we don't see Cassandra Nova in any of the other X-Men shows and stuff like that, like X-Men Evolution or X-Men the Animated Series or X-Men 97 or whatever. Like why we don't see her. I don't want to go into that whole backstory because I'm already gonna spend enough minutes like talking about this trailer, so I'm not gonna get into that. But basically, the way you need to know is that Cassandra and her brother, obviously Charles Xavier, got into a fight basically, and Charles won. That's what you need to know. But she's back, and there's like I guess like a version of her, and she's supposed to have telekinetic powers just like Charles. And we look at Wolverine's face; he's just done. And and obviously Deadpool has katanas, and they're still having to fight. And boom, the Deadpool is still killing TV agents. We have this guy who's Studio Deadpool. He has like the pizzazz hands that he's like getting ready. It's like there's nothing like, and we have Wolverine kind of jumping, and he gets like thrown. Oh no, this is Deadpool. Deadpool gets like thrown out of the car. I'm assuming it's Wolverine doing that. And we have Cassandra Nova just drinking her tea or coffee or something, and she's like, "Boys are so silly," which I'm like, "Yeah, boys can be silly sometimes. So can girls too." So, like don't you better get off your high horse pretty quick because even though you are powerful, Deadpool and Wolverine are also powerful. And we have what's this creature? You see like this head right here? I believe this creature's name is Eliath, and this is from the Loki Loki series. Like Loki season 1 is where this thing is most prominent during like the latter half of the episodes, while in season 2 you only see like a flash of him. And I'm saying it him because a life sounds like a guy's name, but it's basically a creature. And everyone's saying that this right here is supposed to be Scott Lang's Ant-Man's body, because just look at that. Like these are supposed to be his arms, this is supposed to be his head. And like yeah, look, this is Scott's skull. Yeah. Oh wait, and we had Deadpool kind of waving to someone. I'm not sure if this is Wolverine or the TVA guy. It's kind of hard to tell because of the shadow. I'm assuming Wolverine. And we have Red Skull's car. Obviously, Red Skull doesn't have these like flames right here, but the base of the car with like the wheels, it's very reminiscent to Red Skull's car back in the first Captain America movie. So I wonder if this is actually his car and they gave it like a paint job. Probably. And we have Wolverine doing like a spit job, and we have Wolverine giving a disgusting look to Dogpool, giving Deadpool, like kisses with like a very long tongue, with like an explosion happening. And we have people call this like the Mad Max scene in the trailer. I'm not a fan of Mad Max or what really happens during that time, so I'm assuming these are. If you've seen Gravity Falls, and how, as the spoilers for Gravity Falls season 2, like around the end of season 2, where Gideon and these former prisoners, basically broke out of prison, they basically have like a bunch of monster trucks and sport cars, and they tricked it out so they can chase Dipper and Wendy before they can reach Mabel. So it's kind of like a race, like whoever can get to her first, kind of. So they don't have cars exactly like this, but it is kind of like a Mad Max type of scene. So instead of thinking Mad Max, I kind of think of that scene from Gravity Falls, like the chase to Mabel's bubble. And we have Deadpool in the car that they were in earlier, stabbing Wolverine in the knee. Explosion happening. Deadpool sticks his head out the window like a dog. And we have Cassandra versus Wolverine, obviously. She's telekinetic, so she's commanding his claws to stick to the ground. And we have obviously Deadpool and Wolverine working together. I'm assuming this is the same car. And boom, Deadpool's whooping some more butt. And we have Deadpool saying that let's effing go. And everyone was so excited when Hugh Jackman was like, let's effing go. And then boom. This is obviously like the skull from Ant-Man from Scott Lang. I think this is like his eyeball or something, I'm assuming. And this is, look, from like that shot right here, this is obviously a portal from like the sling rings. So this is either from Doctor Strange or Wong. Who could it be? Who knows? It could be both. And obviously Deadpool's like, yes! And obviously we had Deadpool and Wolverine. And that was like the big surprise because everyone's thinking, is it just going to be called Deadpool 3? Because the first 2 Deadpool movies that were not connected with the MCU was called Deadpool and Deadpool 2. Deadpool 2. So this is called Deadpool and Wolverine. Pretty cool. Then we have this blind lady is like Deadpool's friend. And he's like, oh, do you want to try some of the good stuff? Basically, I'm only using that term not because I believe that. It's because I just don't want to say the C word. If you watch the trailer, you know what I'm talking about. Do not try the stuff. I do not recommend it. Right. So, sorry. I don't want to go into like a PCA montage of why to discuss why it's bad. It's not the point of the trailer. And anyway, Deadpool makes a funny comment about how Kevin Feige, because he's obviously running Marvel Studios, and now he's kind of like not directing Deadpool and Wolverine, but he's kind of overseeing it because he oversees everything in Marvel. So he's obviously saying Kevin Feige would not allow any of that stuff on set. And obviously it says a bunch of other terms like white girl dancing and force bump. But because this was Forrest Gump, I made like a haha joke. Not really funny, but sure. It's noticeable. And it's like, oh, she even said like, oh, do you want to build a snowman? And he's like, I do, well, but I can't because he didn't want to be canceled. So it's the LFG, let's freaking go, and comes out July 22nd. And yeah, that's it for my review for the first trailer for Deadpool, the first official trailer for Deadpool and Wolverine. It comes out tomorrow. And yeah. So yeah, all right. So everyone, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, give me a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below. Don't forget to share the video. Don't forget to check out my mini reviews and my community post. And the mini goal is to reach 270 subscribers before the end of July. We have less than a week, I think. I need to double check the calendar. I know it's definitely less than 2 weeks, but anyway. So the mini goal is to reach 270. So don't forget to subscribe if you're really interested to get more content like this. Well, at least to be like notified of when it's gonna come out, instead of just like assuming or keep on looking it up. But anyway, I'll see you guys later today. Hopefully, for my reaction for the final trailer for Deadpool and Wolverine, and hopefully after that, later today will be the review. All right, bye.